All right. Let's see if this freaking works. Okay, it looks like we're live on Rumble. Let's see if this thing on YouTube worked. Let's see. Did it work? Did it effing work? Oh, it says excellent. My kingdom for studio engineer. Well, I see that I'm live on freaking Rumble and on YouTube. Okay. Mute tab. Well, let's see if I can hear myself. Can I hear myself? Can I hear myself? Okay, I can't. Cool, I can hear myself. So I started a stream that failed. So I'm going to say go back out and choose other stream. Oops. All right, let me get rid of that one. We will on save unlisted save. Okay, hey everybody, hang on just 1 second. I'm trying to get this effing thing to work right. I'll just put a thumbnail up. Where is it? Where is it? Where's my thumbnail? On the desktop? Oh, hey everybody. Let's see if anyone has been able to make it over here to, hey Bastille, what's shaking? All right. So you made it. Good. Thank you for following that. I'm just trying to figure out where the heck is the all right, let's see, date modified. That's not it. It's what she said. Okay. Well, the YouTube stream went live and then it died. And I don't know. Obviously, I did something, probably, because, you know, that's what it is. When you don't know what you're doing, you just assume that you are the problem. So I'm going to say that I'm the problem here. But I'm just going to try to get a better description on the YouTube. Save that, and I wish I had a what's it called? A thumbnail. Who knows where the thumbnail is? Maybe it's on a different laptop. MA. No. Okay. Anyway, thanks for joining me today. I got some stuff prepared. Little prepared. Not as prepared as I should be. I didn't do a stream on Wednesday or this morning because I've been having problems with the studio. And so I said, I'm just going to wreck the studio, put it all back together, see if I can get everything working right. And you can see how that's going. So here I got some Swallow. This is Rosé of Pinot Noir. This is an Oregon Pinot. Not a real Pinot. I mean, it's a Rosé. Rosé is made, of course, from the grapes of Pinot Noir. We use the skins to give it that nice color. So, cheers. Hope you all are having a nice evening. Okay. And let's see. Can I get... Huh. So, see, outputs, advanced. That's display 3. That's display 3. Save and close. Okay, well. Interesting. So I can't seem to get any of the graphics to work, so this is just incredible. But real quick, I'm just getting a thumbnail up, and then we'll get on with it. We'll play some games. That's 401. That's not it. That's not it. Okay. All right. Anyway, let me grab one thing here, and we'll get going. All right. So Bastille's in the chat. What's up? We got a couple people here. How many people are over on Rumble? Is anyone? No one's checked in on Rumble yet. Yeah, live chat is dead, but we've got a couple people over there. So say hi if you want. What's today? April 5th? Okay. That's not it. That's not it. All right, well, let's see if we can get connections up. Let's see. That would be... Let's add display capture. Call it display capture? No. We want Windows capture. This is what you pay the big bucks for, everyone. And let's see if we can move this over. I can just slide over here. And son of a. Okay. Son of a bitch. Yeah, nothing works. Why would anything work, right? Okay, here we go. This is everyone's favorite game. This is Connections. Let's see. I can just. There we go. This is the New York Times Connections. It's frankly the only thing that the New York Times is good for. It's really it. This is all the New York Times is good for. And I'm going to need your help here. And what we're doing is we've got 16 words. I've got some funny jokes. Should I just do the jokes? No, let's do connections, and then I'll get to the jokes. Because I got to be in a better mood to tell these jokes. And when nothing works right off the bat, I just kind of get thrown. That's just what happens. So where's this saved? File save. Okay, is it on the desktop? All right. Yeah, okay. Oh, why? All right. Screw it. Okay, let's go. Now that I've driven everyone out, let's play connections. So with connections, we've got 16 words. This is New York Times. Anything that the New York Times is good for, it's this game. And what we're doing here is we are looking for the connection between 4 groups of 4 here. So we've got sweet, bare, tender, and dry, harbor chair, Goldilocks, leadership, maintain, ironic, balanced, bed, table, hold, couch, and full. So we've got to find the connection between these. We got to find the connection between these. So you see Tinder there. If there were other dating apps, then that would be the connection. But I don't think Dry is a dating app, of course, unless there's a dating app. Dating app for postmenopausal women. JK. So let's see. You could sleep on a couch. You could sleep on a bed. You can't really sleep on a table. So I'm just trying to find some things that are the connection there. So if you see any connections, that's what I'm trying to do. And this thing is going way too fast. It's driving me crazy. Let's see if I can slow this down. Let me get the, where's the mouse? Playback. Yeah, let's slow it down. That's better. That's not as hyper. Anyway, so we're looking here. We've got sweet. I'm trying to find any connection. Well, Goldilocks was a character in a fable, but I don't see any other characters in a fable. Do you? I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty much going to drive everyone off this stream because this is. I don't know any of these. I think this could be the first time I pulled up connections and not a single thing looks. I don't see any connections. And there's no hints. Here, I'll hit the shuffle key. There's no hints here. Table, couch, bed, chair. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Bastille. Couch, chair, table, bed. Okay, those are all pieces of furniture. Boom, pieces of furniture. And this is yellow, so that's telling us that that is the easiest one. And so that's typically what you would get is you would figure out the easiest one first. Maybe Maybe after this rosé, I'll be things will go better. Yes. Bed, table, couch, furniture. Thank you. Thank you to the anonymous person that just texted me the answer too. I appreciate it. You can see that all the time that I spent trying to get the studio working right, it just didn't happen today. Just didn't happen. Although a positive thing that did happen is I did get a lot of I'm doing some drywalling. Isn't that exciting? Texturing drywall. And I know everybody's excited about texturing drywall, but I did quite a bit of it today. And you get it on your hands, it really dries everything out. So let's see what else we have. Leadership. I guess you look for leadership on a resume. You look for someone balanced. I don't know. I'm just dumb today. Goldilocks zone. Yeah, the Goldilocks zone. That's they talk about that in climate, don't they? They want us, we live in a Goldilocks zone, right? The Earth is a Goldilocks zone. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. It allows life on this planet. But Goldilocks zone, is there any other zones? Is there a Tinder zone? No. Is there a bear zone? I'll stay away from that. Oh, God. I have no freaking idea. I don't know. All right. Well, we're getting another thing from the anonymous. The anonymous general manager is checking in here. Balanced, sweet, dry, and full. Take a look at your glass, dummy. Yes, we're talking about wine. That's good. Balanced, sweet, dry, and full. Those would all be adjectives for wine. Yeah, dry wall, exactly. And that's blue. That means that there should be an easier one on here. There should be an easier one. Let's see. We've got, well, Goldilocks and there was a bear. All right, the anonymous manager here is checking in. Oh. Huh. Oh, that's clever. That's clever. So Goldilocks starts with gold. Thank you. I was going to say anonymous SmackDown manager, right? Goldilocks starts with gold. Ironic starts with iron. Tinder starts with tin. And leadership starts with lead. Oh man, that was a good one. That should be the that should be purple. Yeah. So here's what we didn't get: harbor, hold, maintain, and bear. I guess maybe you're moving things. Maybe that's the connection. You harbor something, you hold something, you maintain something, you bear something. Yeah, something like that. Carry as a feeling. Okay, well, there we go. We got that out of the way. we got that out of the way. Let's see, where's the... Now how do I get rid of this? There we go. All right. Oh, and then I do this, and then we're back. Okay, that's cool. All right. Well, let me. I wrote. Where the hell? So this was something weird that happened on my trip to Argentina. I had, I don't know, a half dozen thumb drives, and for whatever reason, every single one of them is fried now. Every single one of them is fried, which kind of makes things a little tricky. I had to find another old drive. That's not it. You're kidding me. Is it not there? All right, well, I guess I'll just have to read it off of this screen because I can't. Son of a gun. All right. No. No, I will not let the system beat me. I will not let the system beat me. I will move it over to this other screen. All right, so today is April 5th. Okay, so we've had a number of things happen in the news, and I'm able to transfer a file. I'll tell you about some of these jokes. Okay, make it bigger. All right. So time for the funny. Time for the funny. But President Biden got an up-close look at the collapsed Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore. It was a real eye-opener for him. He thought he was attending a bridge-building ceremony, but it turned out it was more like a bridge unbuilding ceremony. Rim shot. Just do the rim shot at your house. All right. Elon Musk announced that Twitter will reveal its robo-taxi product on August 8th of this year. Musk has been talking about this for years, but let's be honest. If I had $1 every time Elon Musk made a bold promise, I could probably afford one of his cars. And speaking of promises, remember when Musk said Tesla's cars would achieve full autonomy within 3 years? That was 6 years ago. So yeah. All right. Looks like California's newly enacted $20 minimum wage is leaving a bitter taste at Frosty Freeze in Lemoore, California. You know, it's like they say, when life gives you lemons, raise the minimum wage until the lemonade stand shuts down. I guess they forgot to mention that part. But I'm bummed. Looks like The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, won't be rocking the boat this election cycle. After endorsing Biden last time, he decided to stay out of the political ring this go around. Guess even the people's champ knows when to tag out. It's a little, that's a little wrestling vocabulary. In honor of WrestleMania tomorrow, right? We'll see The Rock there. So RFK Jr. is questioning whether the January 6th Capitol attack was a true insurrection. Of course. You think a bunch of gun owners wouldn't? But a bunch of gun owners, they're going to participate in a siege with no firearms. Yeah, of course not. Yeah, let's overthrow the government with a bake sale. Okay. And lastly, Kiss. The rock band Kiss, they're selling off their entire catalog and identity to a Swedish company for over $300 million. I guess there's no accounting for taste. I mean, who knew that all it took to make millions was some face paint, spandex, and a knack for writing songs that sound like they were written by a group of teenagers on a sugar high? Just goes to show sometimes you don't need talent. You just need a really catchy chorus and a willingness to wear platform boots. Ba-dum-bum. Yeah. So, is this thing's not working, is it? Okay. OBS. Software control. There we go. Oh, it is working. So that should be moved down. So let me move that down. Go here. And then we'll do this. That's more like it. Okay, cool. It is Midnight Americano. That's supposed to be the very chill, relaxed, non-stressed out stream that I do at midnight on the East Coast. Didn't quite work out that way today, but we can turn it around. We can turn it around. But yeah, this is not how I wanted it to go. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Anyway. So let's do Wordle. Let's see if let's see if the chat can help me out with some Wordle action. Bastille says Dwayne dropped Biden like a rock. Yeah. There we go. I like it. Okay. Well, let's do Wordle. And to do Wordle, let's see. I do this here. I hit play. And then I do this. And I slide over here, just like that. Now what I should do is move this over. Okay, here we go. All right, so we got Wordle. Wordle, we got 6 chances to find a 5-letter word. You know how it works. I will pick one word to start off with. What's the word I'm going to start off with? I will start off with see, disaster is not a 5-letter word. Neither is dumpster fire. So I'll do reach. The show today is a reach. And looks like we got the R. It is not in the right place. R is not in the right place. All right. If anyone in the chat wants to participate, please feel free, but I can't beg anymore. But I need some help with this. This is not looking good. So I'll go with the other word that I always choose, which is point. And so we've got the I and the T, and those are in the right place. So we know that we got the I and the T in the right place. There we go. The I and the T in the right place. The I, it's probably not IRT. I can't think of, well, I mean, there's dirt, but there's not a whole lot of words that end IRT. So I'm guessing it's something RI something T. And Bastille comes in with flirt. I like that. Wow. Wow. So it was, okay. So that was a good guess. So now we know that it is RI blank T, which is what I suspected, but now we know. Now we know. Okay, so we know it's RI something T. Writ. Writ. Okay, maybe we got, perhaps it's wrist. That's all I can come up with. And that's it. Well, that was interesting. No, I don't need a free account. I don't want to keep track of the any of that stuff. Who cares? Who cares? Oh, I wasn't even on camera. That just shows how good I'm doing at this. I don't know. I don't know. One of those days, and I can't even keep anyone on the stream. And I understand why. I understand why. Well, anyway, I got a top 12 list. I might as well just do it and call it a show. Oh, man. Where is it? Where is it? I thought I... I'm not sure what I did. I don't know. I can't get anything to work. What are you going to do, right? Well, I'm glad that you're enjoying the show. Let me get to the top 12 thing. Yeah, see the nuclear bomb? That's just kind of how I feel like things are going. Anyway. I don't know. I'll leave it up there. Yeah, let me get to the top 12. So the big news today was that there was a earthquake in New York City. Earthquake in New York City. And these are the top 12 things overheard during the New York City earthquake. And so you can see this is a standard late night bit, right? You can see that. That's kind of what I had in mind when I was doing this, is just having fun trying to come up with some late night jokes and stuff. Anyway, these are the top 12 things overheard during the New York City earthquake. Number 12. I thought that was just the subway running late again. Yeah. Number 11. I haven't seen this many panicked people since the cronut craze. The cronut craze. Do you remember that? What was that? The croissant-wich? Or no, the croissant donut. You remember that? That was a long time ago. I need to update this. So. Number 10. Is it too late to invest in earthquake insurance? Things overheard during the New York City earthquake. Number 9. Maybe I should have skipped that extra large coffee this morning. Number 8. Well, there goes my perfectly aligned bookshelf. Number 7. Well, at least it wasn't a giant rat sighting in the subway this time. That's right. We're going through the top 12 things overheard during the New York City earthquake. Number 6. Next time, I'm taking the stairs. Number 5. Do earthquakes count as a valid reason to be late for work? Number 4. If we're going to have California-style earthquakes, can we at least get California-style weather? Number 3. At least the pigeons seem unfazed. Number 2. Is it too soon to start making Shake Shack jokes? And the number 1 thing overheard during the New York City earthquake, I swear, if this is another subway delay, but yeah, there we go. Anyway, those are the top 12. Top 12 things overheard during the New York City earthquake. Oh, you know what I forgot? Oh, that's right, I couldn't play it. I don't know why. I have my little top 12 animation that I stole and put different music on, but I doesn't seem to play. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with anything. That's funny. That's funny. Anyway, well, I'm glad you're here, Bastille. Nice that you could hang out tonight. I tell you, I've been frustrated because the technical stuff is just getting me down, and it's hard to be funny when you're not sure if things are working, and it's hard to be light-hearted and relaxed when you're stressed about things not working. But that's on my fault. That's my fault. I just didn't prepare enough. I didn't work on it long enough. I got caught up in drywalling. I was making good progress on that. One little update on my life. I don't know if I told you, but I don't have cataracts, which is a good thing. Turns out I've just got really dry eyes. So I've been carrying around lubricating eye drops and hitting my eyes a couple times a day. And it's making quite a difference. I actually can see a lot more clearly with now. And I had no idea that that's what it is. That's kind of a dumb reason to not be able to see. Why can't you see? Oh, my eyes are just too dry. And then I put the drops in and everything's in focus again. Is that crazy? That's crazy. You got dry eyes too? Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I thought, I don't know, maybe my eyes are dry, but I had no idea how much it affected how you can see. Because when I put the eye drops in, suddenly everything is in focus again. Like, that's crazy. Because, like, the last, I don't know, probably 2 years, I've needed eye drops, I guess, because things were going out of focus. And it turned out all I needed to do was drop some drops in. But anyway, I'm real happy about that. I'm glad I don't have cataracts, and I don't need surgery, and I don't need to, like, I don't know, pull something up on my cornea and do all that stuff. So I feel very fortunate for that. So that's really, really a good thing. That's a real nice thing. Let's see. What else? I've been messing around with AI, some AI music, and it's pretty incredible. So much so that I'm really inspired by it. And I think they're going to have to change a lot of laws. If people can just make their own songs with AI and, you know, have the copyright to it or whatever, things are going to get a little nuts. I don't know how I don't know what's going to happen with it. I think they're going to probably have to change some laws, because I don't think that the laws on the books right now are in place for everything that AI can do. You used to get infections and ulcers in your eyes because of how dry they were. Yikes. Oh, well, I'm glad that's a used to. You know, it's nice to put that in the past tense. I feel very fortunate, and I just have to keep reminding myself to put the drops in, and then I got my cool readers, and these actually work really, really well. And I may have shown you this before, but these readers here, they have hinges. Okay, so rather than doing this, which is what I would do sometimes, just kind of like where I'm kind of funny like this to read, I can put them on and then turn them down if I'm reading. You know, so that's kind of neat. I like these, and I'm shocked that it took so long for someone to come up with this invention. But I like it. These are called bunny eyes. I kind of like those. Yeah. Anyway, so going further with the show, I think that what I'm trying to do, I was not able to get Rumble Studio to work, and so I had to stream to both YouTube and Rumble at the same time, kind of old school. And yeah, that didn't work out like I wanted it to. But I'm still trying to figure out Rumble Studio. I did contact Rumble with questions, to see if they could help me out, and I haven't got a response yet. I did send in the thing this morning, but I don't know. Maybe they took Friday off. Who knows? Or if anyone's even reading the things. But I'm still working on that, trying to get all of that going. I think that once I get the technical stuff solved, then I'll be able to concentrate more on just coming up with some more material and being a little bit more chill, because I was pretty high strung at the start of this, just because I couldn't get things working the way I wanted to. But that's okay. Hey, what's up, Doc? Welcome back. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Yeah, trying to get back into the swing of things. I know that people don't want to hear about technical problems. I mean, who wants to hear about that? I realize that, and yet I still have to share that it's kind of, that's what's throwing me off, and I shouldn't be thrown off. I should actually be used to it by now, and frankly, when things all fall apart, I should just be a bit more relaxed about it. Am I doing anything special for the eclipse? I am not. Or I don't have any plans. When is the eclipse? When is the eclipse? Let's see. So it's going to be Monday. Okay. Google would like to know my location. They don't know my location already? Okay. Well, April 8th. Yeah, YouTube isn't helping, but there will be success in the end. I believe so. I believe so. You know, the interesting thing is I'm actually more optimistic now than I've ever been. I mean, not right now during the show and things not going the way I wanted them to, but yeah. So Monday's the eclipse. I am nowhere near the total eclipse. We did have a total eclipse last year here in Oregon. Was it last year? No, it wasn't. I think it was. Oh my goodness, the one I went to, it was probably. Was it 2019? Wow, it's been a few years. But I drove down a little bit south of Portland. It was a total eclipse, and that was kind of fun to see that. But I don't have any plans for the eclipse. I wonder what is the eclipse going to be in? How big eclipse? Portland, Oregon. So for me, it looks like the sun will be obscured by the moon for about a third. So about a third. That's not much of an eclipse. That's not much of an eclipse. Oh well. But I do have the glasses that I had from last time. So I guess I can run out, put on the funny paper glasses with the silver lenses in them, and put my head up to the sky and take a selfie, right? Because that's what you're supposed to do, I think. You need half eclipse just to notice, in my opinion. Yeah, I think a third is just not going to cut it. It is at 10:30 in the morning till 12:20 in the afternoon here, peaking at 11:25 a.m. So, I mean, I probably will step outside and take a look. Although it is April in Portland, so what are the chances that it's going to be overcast? Hey, Tobias. They're going to sacrifice a red heifer in Israel to try to bring back the Messiah or the Antichrist, depending on if the prophet, depending on if you ask prophecy believing Jews or Christians. Well, a red heifer, a red heifer. What is a heifer? Keeps asking me if. Oh, is that how you spell heifer? I've always heard heifer for a cow. I had no idea that's how it was spelled, though. No white or black hairs. It's a red cow. Oh. Oh. It's not a commie cow, you know? Sacrificing an extreme left cow. Oh, man. Okay, so here's a story from Newsweek. Holy War, Red Cows, Gaza, and the End of the World. It's said that this is where the world began, or perhaps where it will end. The true epicenter of the war in the Holy Land is not the devastated Gaza Strip under Israeli assault. It's a few dozen miles away in Jerusalem at the holiest and most fiercely contested hilltop on earth. The war has increased religious tensions and given new impetus for a group of Jews and their evangelical Christian allies who are set on rebuilding an ancient temple where millennium-old Islamic shrines now stand. Okay, a suggestion that arouses horror not only of Palestinians and Muslims worldwide, but many Jews in Israel and around the world, as well as those of would-be Middle East peacemakers. Okay, so that's happening, and Christian backers, meanwhile, believe it would be an important step toward the second coming of Jesus in an apocryphal last battle of the Antichrist. I don't know. Do we want the end of times? I mean, I understand that people eventually want the end of times, right? Eventually. Can we put it off at least a little bit longer? I don't think we need to be ushering it in. I mean, I get that everyone gets to go to heaven and be seated at the right hand of the Father or whatever that is, but yeah, our holy warriors who are fighting in Gaza are actually fighting for the building of the temple, one Jewish prayer leader pronounced. That sounds a little controversial. The war is waging is a war for the Temple Mount. Oh, well, okay. So let's see, what are they going to do? So I'm looking for this cow that we're going to sacrifice. It's a long article. Where's the cow? Very long article, and I'm not seeing this cow. Let me search. Heifer. Okay. Oh. Red heifer at the Israeli settlement. 5 of the unblemished red cows were flown from Texas for possible use in an eventual sacrificial rites association with building a new Jewish temple. They were bred in Texas by some Christian rancher. There we go. Okay. Well. Okay. When will the red heifer be sacrificed? Let's check this out. When will it be sacrificed? It must be completely red without a single non-red hair. It must be blemish-free. Following the sacrifice, the ashes are used in the purification rite that is necessary for anyone wishing to enter hallowed areas and partake in specific religious rituals. See, this is kind of what I missed. You know, in the church I was in as a kid, we didn't have any of this sacrificing animals and stuff. This I could get into that. I wonder if they barbecue the heifer after they sacrifice it. I mean, why let it go to waste? Am I right? It might happen as early as Passover 2024. Well, hasn't Passover already happened? Oh, Passover. Oh, how about that? Okay. Passover will be celebrated April 22nd to April 30th. And the first Seder will be on April 22nd. Okay. So there you go. Great. Well, we can sacrifice this cow and bring about the return of Jesus. Is this for Jesus, or is this for the Jews to bring a different Savior back? Currently, there are claims circulating that the red heifer sacrifice may begin either just before Passover on April 22nd or 50 days later. Okay, on Shavuot. Don't know what that is. So they brought in 4. Oh, they found imperfections on 1, so that one won't do. Okay. But they only need 1. They only need 1 of the red heifers. And they are also finding CERN particle collider on April 8th. Oh, they're firing the particle collider. Well, that's exciting too. On the eclipse day. That's kind of exciting. I always loved the story. Was it Columbus? I believe the story. I don't even know if it's a true story or not. That he was negotiating with some natives and was not getting what he wanted. And I'm totally destroying the story. But he said, look, you're going to make this deal, right? Just picture Columbus speaking like Trump, you know? You're going to make this deal, right? And if not, I'm going to have my God block out the sun. And they were like, we're not going to make the deal or whatever. And he knew that the eclipse was coming. And then the eclipse happened and then used that to trick the natives. I don't know. See. I've probably totally destroyed the story. But it was something like that. Something like that. I think it was Columbus, but I can be wrong. NASA is also shooting 3 rockets at the eclipse. Wow. So, Orthodox Easter is May 5th. Okay. So we can have tacos as well, right? Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo Easter. That would be a good combination. Combining, an Easter celebration, which typically, what do you have, a big ham? Is that typically what you have for Easter? And then combining that with Cinco de Mayo, so you could have some nachos. That would work. An Easter margarita. There's an idea. Let me ask real quick. What was story Columbus eclipse? Okay, so here's the story. An eclipse was going to happen soon, and Columbus had an idea. He called a meeting with the leaders of the local people. He told them he had a message from his god. Because they weren't helping his crew, he would make the moon disappear as a warning. The leaders were unsure, but agreed to watch. Revenge of the Fifth. No. Well, I tried to pull it up, and it's Columbia Daily Tribune, and they want me to give them money. Okay. All right, well, we can go from Wikipedia here. During his fourth and last voyage, Columbus induced the inhabitants of Jamaica to continue provisioning him and his hungry men, successfully intimidating them by correctly predicting a lunar eclipse on the 1st of March, 1504. Some have claimed that Columbus used He attributed the prediction to the almanac by Abraham Zacuto. Okay. And there's also fictional variations of this story. Mark Twain had it in A Connecticut Yankee and King Arthur's Court. Okay, so it's been a plot device in a few things. But yeah, it was a Columbus story. Anyway, that's all I have today. I am gotta keep working on this and see if I can figure out all the tech details. I'm committed to it. You know, I wish I could just say it and it would work, but I gotta keep plugging away, and I'll keep plugging away. I will be doing more of these Midnight Americanos. These are the kind of shows that I would like to do more of, and so that's the plan. But anyway, that's all I have. I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy the eclipse on Monday. If you're a wrestling fan, I hope you enjoy WrestleMania tomorrow and on Sunday. It's a 2-day event. And yeah, I like the background screens. They're kind of fun. They're kind of fun. If only I could they deserve a better show. But anyway, but yeah, enjoy WrestleMania this weekend. Enjoy the eclipse on Monday. I'll be back on Monday, and I'm gonna really try to see if I can figure it all out. Knock on wood for next time. But yeah, you stay cool too. Yeah, be cool, and have an awesome weekend. Thanks for hanging out. Means a lot to me. So anyway, all right. See you next time. Peace.